Worse than a heartbreak. My boyfriend's gym bro dude broke up with him. All right. Hey, bro, I'm going to start going alone. I don't get the same pumps with some of your workouts like I do alone. I was talking to the big black dude, and it had a lot to do with the fact that we have different body types. And I'm just talking about chest and back workouts. Arms, legs, and abs are always fucking amazing with you. He had to end the breakup on a high note, right? Have you ever seen anything like that? Have you ever been broke up with a gym partner? I guess breakups come in all shapes and sizes, right? That last sentence got me though, you know? Arms, legs, and abs have always been fucking amazing with you. Is that supposed to make him go, you know what? This is a great friendship, even if it's over. You need a Dune movie review. Are you talking about the original from the 80s? Because I've reviewed the latest two, but I still haven't seen the original one. And you know, it's just one of those things where like I don't have the desire. Guys, here we go. I love getting you guys involved. What is a movie that you feel like you should watch, but you have no desire to watch? Because everybody tells you, oh man, you got to check it out. You got to watch it. What is a movie that you should watch, but you have no desire to watch? Could this be a clip? It could be. It could be. Depends on you guys. Can you step up to the plate? Let's find out. Yeah, I remember I saw a little clip that Sting was in there. Dave Vanderhoff, The Godfather, no interest. You know, and I did watch The Godfather probably 15 years ago. Out of all the hype, it's okay. For me, it's Goodfellas is miles and miles better than The Godfather. And that's just me. Christian says Saltburn. That's a crazy movie for sure. I have no desire to watch Gone with the Wind. Me neither. And you know, maybe it's just my generation. Inglourious Bastards is excellent. I'll just say this: if you hate Tarantino, then yeah, obviously you don't want to watch it. But if you're a Tarantino fan, oh my god, that's essential Tarantino. Snatch is phenomenal. I freaking love Snatch. Saw it in the theater. That's Guy Ritchie's best movie still by far. So many great. I love a movie just with an ensemble of really interesting, quirky, unique characters that's hilarious, but it's also filled with violence, you know, kind of like Tarantino's type stuff. But yeah, highly recommend Snatch, Logan, for sure. 80s remake of Blob, Daniel. I still haven't seen it yet. I bought the Blu-ray. Still haven't watched it yet. For you, it's Possession, 1981. I saw like half of Possession. And not that I turned it off because I couldn't take it anymore. I had to go do something else, so I only caught a little bit of it. I have the Blu-ray. It's a weird movie. It's definitely interesting, crazy performances. So I definitely want to finish it. Beth, Star Trek, I completely agree. I have never ever had a desire to watch. I've watched the newer movies; they're fine, but I just didn't really care to watch the original movies or the TV series from the 60s. And I've just never been a Trekkie. Is it one of those things where you're either a Trekkie or you're not? I just wasn't. Oh my God, Logan, you're killing me. Logan, Pulp Fiction. Holy shit. I mean, Pulp Fiction's easily in my top 10, maybe top 5 favorite movies ever. Brokeback Mountain. I did see Brokeback Mountain back when it first came out. That was awkward. I'll just say that. I prefer Scarface. I can't bring myself to watch Saltburn either. Rosemary, man, I'm telling you, you got to check out Saltburn. Well, if you like really shocking imagery in movies, it's got a good plot though, I think, and really great performances. But if you want some shock value, I think it's got at least 4 scenes that are just like jaw-dropping. So I think that was you'll never forget it. I promise that. Tried to watch old and new Dune, just can't get into them. And I get if you can't get into the new Dune, it is a slow-paced movie, the first movie. Even the second movie is kind of slow-paced, but I think it's just a situation where if you love those characters, if you love that world, you're locked in. If you just can't connect to it, then you're out. To be fair, I think that's the way it is. I absolutely adore the Dune movies, the new ones. Especially the second one. I think it's my favorite of the year, and it'll be hard to beat. It's just so epic. Reservoir Dog. I prefer Reservoir Dogs over Pulp Fiction. I mean, it's so close. It's hard. I mean, both of them are essential Tarantino. I think it's more of a Star Wars or Star Trek. Yeah, maybe GT.
What's up, guys? You are at the middle of the video. Don't go anywhere. There's still plenty of content ahead of you, but just wanted to break right here to say you are at Drumdums Xtra, my second channel. If you like my main channel and you're not subscribed, I would urge you to subscribe to this channel, okay? Because this is where I do a lot of my horror updates and whatnot. I moved all that stuff over to here, and it's more of a live stream type feel. I am working really hard on this channel, just as hard as I am on the other channel. You'll see at least 3 or 4 videos a week, and most of it's like horror news, topical type stuff. Got some rankings on there and whatnot. The main channel's still the main channel, but this is more for this type of content. So anyway, guys, back to the video. And subscribe, damn it.
He says, Lee just making stuff up that Nev and Melissa have been in the same room talking, which, by the way, I didn't say they were in that, like it was confirmed that they were in the same room talking. I said there were rumors out there that they were trying to get the two together so they can talk in a room and somehow bring Melissa Barrera back into the fold. That's what I said. I didn't come right out and just say they got into a room, Sean Sheridan, what's up, channel member? How are you doing? And so my reply to him was, what's your favorite Happy Meal toy? Because I ain't got no time for that shit, okay? And to piggyback onto that, here's where I always get my source, okay? Right here. Source, I made it up, all right? There you go. I'm just kidding, though. I didn't make that up. Why would I go and just make shit up, Although there are some YouTubers that do that shit, okay? That literally make shit up. And they become like infamous, like everybody knows about them, okay? I'm trying to remember the guy's name. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? There's a guy, he literally will just make up stories about anything that's current pop culture, usually around Star Wars. Mike Zero, that's it. I got too small of a channel anyway, it doesn't matter. Mike Zero. He will literally make shit up. He will not cite his source. He will not say, according to the rumor mill. You can say anything you want on YouTube, but you got to preface it with something. You got to preface it with, according to Bloody Disgusting, according to Deadline. Or if there's no official source, then you got to say, there is a rumor out there. This is not official. And then say whatever you're going to say. But no, he doesn't do that. He literally just goes right into the quote unquote factual data. Just boom. It's a fact, and that's it, And he gets tons of views. It's hilarious. And what's fun is everybody knows he makes it up. And maybe that's why he gets the views. What's he gonna say next? I don't know. And it's not like a comedy thing, He literally just, hey, somebody's gonna believe it. 2 Scream photos that I found that were really cool. This is one from back in the day with Nev and Skeet and Matthew, and there's a recent one with Melissa Barrera and Skeet and Matthew and Randy and Dermot Mulroney there. But man, look how happy they all look together. And this picture makes you happy and sad, It's kind of, it's so upsetting how it's always upsetting when something horrible happens. And I'm talking about movie talk here, I'm not talking about real world types, even though this is real world. Somebody's job was lost. But yeah, it was a preventable outcome, it was a preventable circumstance. And that's what breaks my heart about this. And this stuff does happen from time to time, where somebody, like, take an example, Terrence Howard, when he did the first Iron Man. And you could tell he loved playing Rhodey. And I think, I don't know exactly what happened, but he wanted more money or something like that. And I have a feeling that if he would have gotten into a room with the right people, maybe they could, because he didn't want to lose that part. But there was a breakdown in communication somewhere along the line. And I think that's what happened here. And that's the scary thing about having agents and lawyers and all that stuff and go-betweens. Sometimes it's better to just get in a room with the people, A to B right there. Bands talk about this all the time, like Sebastian Bach. He's asked on a daily basis, are you and Skid Row ever going to get back together? And he says it's pretty much up to the managers at this point, up to lawyers, and he himself said, you know what? I've said it a million times. I am more than willing to get in a room with those guys, and we could sit in a room, but I haven't sat in a room with those guys in 27 years. So that's the unfortunate thing about the business. When the legalities get involved, sometimes a horrible thing happens, right?